James Kwabena Bonfe. You can call if you like 0240 452 992. That is 0240 452 992. Alternatively 0242 251 983.
I swear, if you make my dream come true, God, I know if it never betray you. 10 times you could not make the same with you school. You be my love 110. My time for me said that you then I've been saying. Wait, I'm a go, man, not to meaning a game cake. My tata, watch it, tell me something. Hold on, my time, so I will be to what I do. I come my house for a yap. I may have a she could have made it better when I could have
This one says belated wishes to Davi Veronica Fossa. Happy birthday, though. The wishes belated to you, Davi Veronica Fossa. Is from Leslie in Zurich. One to you, Brenda Enima Mensa of Kitia, Ghana. Enjoy your birthday, Brenda Enima Mensa from Uncle Wofa Kwame. Yawa Fafa. You like Corporal Efriye. Good morning, Corporal Efriye. Thank you for listening. You go ahead and have a good day too. Abede Pombede. Somebody says I can't wait to listen to Uncle Alute.
One time for your mind, yo. Bring the point with the tea.
And this is from the UK. Master P in the UK says, warm regards to Linda Ansong, aka Abena Tasty, in New Jersey, USA. Yes, Alute is here. Long time no see. Enjoy. And to you, Miss Annabelle Labby in Teshin, it's from Jacob and Jojo to you. I can be your man, and you can be my girl. I can be
about the thing we be to do. Yo, give me a kiss, now we got more things to do. This be Genesis, I be you feeling it. Now I'm to think of it. If you marry me, think about the benefit. When you go get the love plus the promises. Me, I be your man, I go deliver my services. And go see you are too sweet for my comedy. If you my nigga cute beats, give me melodies. Please, if I go wrong, take apology. And look you the boy, just make a foot the penalty. See how I don't gas, I be supposed to keep me this.
Famito Kukuso and Ami Judy.
Oh yeah, you been here, come to you. Do it because I me give me jealousy. Time changes, what I want to make a debate. One time for your mind, make it push it up. I mean, you know what I mean, make a give it up. Action is who I never give it up. Make a see your tennis shop, baby girl. Time for your mind, make it push it up. I mean, you know what I mean, make a give it up. Action is who I never give it up. Make a see your tennis shop, baby girl. Show me love, one.
Baby, the things you they do me, they make how they feel. Girl, my heart, why? Cause I can be your man.
And this one says Miss Pascaline Agathina Ofori in the UK. 25 years and counting to you, Miss Pascalina Agathina Ofori is from Ernest Hoffman. And happy birthday to baby girl Zelda Tonia Asma. It's from your dad, Sergeant Asma of the 37 Military Hospital, your mom, Evelyn Asma of Fidelity Bank, and your brother, Zedek. Wishing Gerald Akwe happy birthday to Gerald Akwe. Oh, Gerald Ayikwe, not Akwe. Enjoy your birthday, Gerald Ayikwe, from the Arthurs to you.
Always be true and even when I'm picking at random, you be the one I'll be choosing. You be my right hand one. When you know that I feel like I'm losing.
You
watching me like the sun is coming.
Harry here from Benjamin. Happy birthday to you, bro.
They make candle in the same day.
And Chief Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu Nanado. Harry here from Benjamin. You are the your birthday. So Harry, you got your president be that.
Baby, the things you they do me, they make how they feel. Yeah. Oh, my love, not really. FM. Say I promise on my honor, and I promise on my honor. FM. You be my wife, so I can be.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Kwame Bonfe Jr.
One Chairman General Kwame Sefakai.
Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr.
I'm my big brother.
Imagine.
Yes.
Still a PhD Mojano.
In the full house with one outstanding.
Outstanding since I'm in Casa Numbio.
Oh, you don't try a surprise.
Run, man, run.
Who's did you have you?
Mafio, papa.
Mama Kacho.
Accident.
Yangu Bona Dumo, Kwame.
Na Kabila Semenda wasi.
Na Mazo Madawasi.
Kabila Semenda wasi.
Mazo Madawasi.
Ose awo obada oho or any PhD.
My landlord.
Hey, obey a landlord.
Hey, Oba apartment and all, you're only landlord.
Also, that's it. Now, as landlord, woman, everything the landlord desires and requires. Nah, no ready to push. Or better, Bobo staff no winning. I'm saying, hey, Kara.
I mean,
We're going to be man.
On your some no.
When to be
A bad day,
why I want to cry.
Strictly landlord tenant relationship.
Yes, I mean, more at the Chinese plaster beer into more roda.
Oh no, Ozabohe.
From one of them with you. Oh, yeah, one badge of from you. Watch over who go about into way. But I mean, you know what?
Tell me.
Apart from being the two of us being comrades, once we believe in socialism. Socialism so once we believe in, so we've been very close friends. Now, more to it, more to more by my landlord in the Kokrokoo platform. You see, your platform unites Ghanaians.
Thank God.
that is what people fail to see. That whoever comes on your platform, or kasane sebi or kasa jemu, you correct that person. I mean, the me among go school day, makam profune mita na correct me. You can't sum it up, but it brings people together.
I mean, Adam, thank you.
And it has become the biggest listening platform in Ghana.
Yeah, that's
The eco social media quotations in ya of P7, quotation ya of P7, and say there's no one that there a winning journalist of the year several times.
Portray once. RTPs in yeah. Honors were several.
Several. The
No.
Wait, yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, my trim away from
Him. Okay.
no.
Our wide.
One man, no chop.
Oh, one man no chop. One man no chop.
Chop alone, check.
hey, on Ghana, I had a BB work a crowd or got your luggage right. Today, maybe more was a wagon.
And Pochom, baby son in Tao Tobala. Yendu ho. The exciting. Oh, when you are the loquaciously exciting. The ebullient. The irrepressible Kwame Nadankan. Our positivity. Our positivity. Kwame Nakwaba.
Eja uncle. Eja.
Me who watch your papa. That's my father, Duncan. Kwamina.
Yes, sir.
Akwaba.
Eja uncle.
You're dancing so.
That's right.
Kwamina.
Rapping.
Nesi of a parliament fiada. You start to me know.
Kwame Unim. 2008. Na mabeye the first elected national youth organizer of party Anamedon Dada.
Number one simple.
Eh?
What's that?
No, so no next door neighbors.
All right. Governor.
Kwamina.
CPP.
Oh, me Kasaba.
Where's the party? I would dumb them.
Nti sabre no be kaya nkomo ananse kokoso na CPP PNC any some other groupings as say omo ba together no mo form one party a lot of the time without appreciation of the history behind sanimani nyina and national leadership of the PNC ni CPP ye share any say ye pese ye filled one ticket nti ye call and a friend Lancaster Hotel meboa
Then Golden Tulip.
Kwame Ekosha eno ye nipa enkono free amanyoko no mienu nyina mu enti nipa du wotwe ene ye say ye beto aba de obenya dodo no on na be ye frankatufo ana frankatuni na amanyoko na odi nkugo no ye de anu mom aye the party na candidate na free they lost your friend say candidate no.
You mean more like the losing side?
The losing side. Inti sabre na Dr. Kwesindum. Kwesindum ene Dr. Edward Mahama. Inti se PNC Dr. Edward Mahama ye ewini a na ye say ye be call on the ticket of CPP.
Yeah.
Na Edward Mahama aye candidate na Kwesindum aye running mate. Se Edward Mahama so wini a ye be call on Pakwesi so wini.
Pakwesi
Ye be call on the ticket of PNC. Na Pakwesi enduma ye den. Sorry na Edward Mahama aba be ye
running mate.
Sawanjera ye koto aba no Pakwesi ndum nya 11. Na Dr. Edward Mahama nya 7. Say 18 no ano no.
11 plus 7 18.
Kwame mate me aka kire say there were cross voting.
There any cross voting?
Cross voting ni say unya CPP fo bi etoma Edward Mahama na unya PNC fo bi etoma Pakwesi ndum. Just that wɔn mo efiri PNC to ma Pakwesi Ndim no ebunkam wɔn mo efiri CPP eto ma.
Ain't more PNC for Toma Indom
exactly
against,
and that made the difference of 2-11 against 9. I mean, I've given this practical experience I lived. To say you better abawie na obeye say o kwa chire akwa say why ne to aba no ko hifa no sebi ayen samampom politics. You belong to the cemetery.
What do you mean by that?
It's dead. You come
and no bole MP I can send you into the
Kwame, because you cannot tell in fact who voted where. Nipa yasi omu twa omu abato no emfoni no. Omu out of 270 something
272 and by 272.
Omu ko na 272.
Yeah.
Nipa do say na yasi omu brichi emrapon ene omu ankasa hihye ofie ono miensa.
So far miensa ni.
What difference will it make? But I'm even more interested in say, look at the score sheet. Minister's approval. Obinya 167.
Brian Champion.
Obinya 159. Obinya 149. Obinya 150. Obinya
147.
147. 144. It tells you clearly, say, figures no nyina enye pe. There was a high rate of independent thinking on the part of the people. Why are we not applauding this? Instead of this cheap attempt to go back to the cemetery that we have left.
Yes, it's kind of influence you.
Kwame.
Kokrokoo Riketsegan Kai.
Kwame, minka se minchiro.
Metie.
You have, at least, you have been part of my rise in national politics.
Thankfully.
My winnie be, my lusu be. Have you ever heard me sit anywhere and blame anybody for my loss?
Oluzu Nooks no blame me or campaign manager.
I didn't blame him.
And our campaign managers who blame me.
Baby, me man blame me campaign manager. Nkofo kika omunsa mo mbeka. That na me can be me TV be hu na achrew. What happened? Say, wako kind about first one, difference 12. Wak the recount about 6. Why a second recount about 3. One free table no about bebu sami say. On san koye recount. And I'm saying, never say. Oh yeah, first order no. Did you come to seek my opinion? Go and concede if you think it is right to concede, and that's what ended it.
Yeah.
Yes, on Kwame. One more year, the omu year, you know, they are talking. Because my big brother Obi Amwa told me, never conspire in politics. It will give you up one day. And at the end of the day, Sasika argument, you know. Chama Jena, what way? Sabi Obi me discuss dying ma e de abrel. Say you kwabna bon for free Kokrokoo show no so.
A bedding.
Kwame. Wait me a discuss no. Nso be hwe dipa nanim din aka wo trim say we say Obi za me a true no ana. Pa no waje ahye ho. I'm trying to say that.
Ebi akwan ma brobi.
Come on. Back pass.
You discard by said me you but we share the jikaka.
The point I'm making is say would obi adwen kire obi anamontu obekwa kwhye sika obi di amano no. It is to insult the individual and deny the individual of his individuality. Say ono no oni sabi ono de oni adwene so obedwene say me pewe ana me pewe. Na no opani bi kan se bi mane ye me de.
Telling.
Chama General.
Koramon fe.
Uncle Lote aboso kitua bi. Their relationships so.
Yep.
Some that are never known.
Peace FM.
Kwame. Meti hanmui. Sabi. Do you know the composition of my ethnic background?
That's what they are basa.
Enya basa sa.
No, me kind of basa.
I understand you.
Me patch say fra basa.
Such as here. Meti ha sabi. Nipa bebre dwen kra se me ya kanni. Amenya kanni.
Bonfa no so kan.
Bonfa nya kan fodin. There's no account called Bonfa. Go to check the origins of Bonfa. You go to Wasipe, Daboya. You go to Kandige. Most and Gonjas. Yes. There's no account there.
Okay.
So what I say. People don't even know my Gonja background. I'm telling you. Me what you mean why what ni I see you say no. You me lawna. Go and check what it means in Gonja. My great grandfather abandoned a title and left. That's how come we are there. Jamaican guys are their relationships. Share the Gina Pause. They are my brothers. And you grow cranny, I grow near Dikeke. And you know, Mokaza, one back just said the boy from Kanyasi. That's the gate I hail from Impembi. Enti say obi nim obi ni obi relationship with parliament. Now we say a party inter-party nko a na wo ye mistake. Ebi so kra no ma ye som. Sorry. Nkramosom. Nipa bi kra wo Ghana hanu ma na unnim so mo ye nkramofo so mo ye nkramofo. Enti sad ni ye hwe ni ye, but chama general more importantly.
Yes, Governor.
Ye to aba AE MPs sponsored by political parties. But osha ye constitutional architecture now. It is not the parties they represent in fact and indeed, but constituencies.
Abi.
Enti Amanyoko sponsor Ankalute to become the MP for Ugwa Apartment and Lodging. Enti Ojina NDC next door neighbors. Edimu. And I said, ena owini ye, right? And so omo ojina omo na mu pa no enye the next door neighbors. Ya ye wo Ugwa Apartment and Lodging. Chairman General Mebwana.
No correct.
So is it not sebi arrogant for the party that sponsored him to assume say womu issue fiat say the Ankalote on tunkonia eni wo pan so obusa ya yeti Ogwa Apartment and Lodging ayeto man no e ma ye kire say the ye pese okonia na. The next one say party sponsor no any yen aye free Ogwa Apartment and Lodging no yen susue ne adwenkyere no eko anko benkrom ana say edi ntanchia ana say chia. Are you saying say onfa partner sponsor no de na onto yen ni aye to abama no na nkasa no ye de no ntwene ana? That's why I say it's arrogant for the party to think so. 3 Chamajira.
Kabra bonfe.
Hwe abakosem ema nipa yesua de but enyo obi a de sua de fi abakosem.
No correct.
I mete say obi appointed electoral commissioner or control over the person. Dr. Kojo Afarijan or declared President John Ejikun Kufuor president. When I appointed
Jerry Rawlings.
Mami Charlotte Osei or declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as president. Why not appointed
John Mahama.
And is this not enough? Even looking at the chairs of commissions, the electoral commission, to tell you say, sabi, and yet easy say, and yet simplistic. So because say when I appointee wenti chinchina or yena juma or beya kose this nipanisipe. Professor Tukuba. Why yesterday be on how Supreme Court judges vote. And there are instances, even though it's in the minority, where appointees, and I said judges appointed by Nkrofobinum, no, they voted against the appointor and in the political thinking.
Because law.
Exactly.
They're following the law.
And yet, ayi say, Obeka say, sabi, o party na sponsor aminti, chinchina, as I say, me tuma bako said the party no osipeno. But come the 4th point. NDC for ya debi me offer as Nketia is chairman. Omo ya debi na Ghana ye nyina ya bu ya ni agusu ni yehwe. A very dangerous precedent in parliamentary practice. Osha standing order 7 are a chair majority ni minority leadership of the house now. I have argued that my understanding of the people's representation our parliament standing order no otiemu ye pa the speaker the leadership of the house is appointed or may be appointed only on condition that party sponsor one more you more parliament no how many parliamentarians are to about you no I agree on leadership, not say party not outside parliament and dictate for the parliamentary group who should be their leader. That is unconstitutional. That's what NDC did.
And that is the first time in NDC.
And that's the first time in the history of our country MPP force yebi because of our party arrangement, where the leadership of the party meet with the parliamentary group to agree on the leadership. I have no problem with that. So long as almost sponsor almost sponsor so Kwame, almost sponsor in many things. We ticket campaign or more amount. Or vetting filing fees. Any time I'm a minister meeting and I catch him say my team. And you almost go home. And it's a no winning on their ticket. Now call parliament one more. As I said, we have more interest be. And it's a leadership no ba. Na leadership no ye kase. Party no any one more parliament no and come more. Yan tumra bia. Now on the first time. Mutina mo headquarters ewa dabraka. I can say mu change leadership of the house without consultation with the MPs.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm consulting.
Kwame, they what did they apologize for then?
I mean,
when the Council of Elders called them, the apology was that they erred by not consulting them. But Omaya Intiachem, Omaya Yantuaso. Such dangerous precedents, no? Omoya unconstitutional. Yashasono. And on the time will be and then one more to about we approval ministers. Yes, say, yes, I'm going to Kwame, point number 5. Constitutional overthrow. President, your constitution say or who can so appoint ministers. Maka with them hand moda. Kwame, small is beautiful. Menya President Akufo-Addo. Senka me President Akufo-Addo. Ebi anka minya number of ministers are one. Mini MPP mu. Enti mintimi nkanso so nye ekoso wo mu party no mu. But Kwame, constitution I mampani who can say on appoint ministers. Na asha no say or appoint ministers no we are on for mudi nkom mrahye badwafie. Na asha mrahye badwafie say on to ministers aswafo na ano na on hwe say wo mu say fatana. Chama general say djuma no mo mama nyakuo no man hu say mampani aswafo no doso dodo. Enti from the beginning you are boycotting the entire nomination process. Man boycott o. Boycott na se tutu o mo ano. Point finfi. Mo se ya tutu mo no awie. Ye hu se mo se fata. Enso so ye ne mampani nya adwene awo nipa dodo odi o mu bu ebu man no enti. Ye mto mo so aba. Chairman General. That is the extent to which I say that it is an attempt at overthrowing the constitution.
Is it not far-fetched?
No, it is not, Kwame. But what are they saying? Look at the extent, the effect of what they are saying. They are saying that Mampeni will exercise a constitutional right. Duty na shift here by yeho. Yes, so ya from bi. Now so ya from bi ya no. Ya pesa ya kire wo say. Wa ho den na wudi ya adwuma na tumi na wudi ya adwuma no. Ya ma wo mfa nya adwuma nkowie peyo. Enti ye twaso kwantimfi. That's what it means. And I'm saying that amounts to subverting the constitution.
Maybe undermining.
Undermining, yep.
Well, because for them, they may also stretch it that as parliament, they have oversight responsibility. And oversight is everything, including even the use of the resources of the state. And in their view, that if they succeeded by their oversight responsibility, they succeeded in limiting the normal, then they would have played their role.
Yeah, Minister.
So, but to stretch it to
what
say
I'm
that
saying is
an overthrow.
No, but what I'm saying, Minister, no. Let me say why I'm using. They make kind say.
Okay.
So almost can say almost participate in the vetting process. This argument will fly.
But it is
no
still,
that we are exercising.
It is still within their remit.
Yes, and I'm saying that
we're part of the vetting
properly. But I'm saying that we'll say me o nipa no omo doso dodo. Enti your constitutional power ye wa as parliamentarians no. Ya mfa so emma wo number no nkosoro. Enti nipa na wa bo omu dian ba no kra no eni se nka odi omo ba. Enti ya nso omo so emetoto omo ano.
Then you may have in a very smart way avoided what you could have used to bring a certain limitation to what the president is doing. But if you decide from the word go that we are boycotting, then that power which vests in you that look, you have oversight responsibility. You see that? I'm saying that I agree with you, but the overthrow might be too much of
let me tell you why.
It's an overstretch.
No, it's not. See, now I'll tell you why. Kwame, from the word go NDC for our parliament in him say Banu give and take numbers are they are in the minority. Meboa.
Yes.
Okay. So they know and they knew that it was not possible that they can use the strength of numbers to stop the
but
president.
It is the same number that got them succeed in the election.
And the speaker.
Speaker.
Na make us
You yourself have said that.
You elected the president.
Cross relationships and all of that.
Yes.
And so even though they have minority number, you could have those who may, by your own submission of independence.
Brother, wrap it up. Let me go to
Okay.
So that we don't have a cross discussion.
Okay, oh, they are changing overthrow.
Kwame,
Opposition here strong.
They
are conceding to undermine.
Yes, undermine.
Kwame, more try to more undermine constitution no, any the president's constitutional right. Now, you can't say undermine your home. Akopim da ben ena oman yi ye de beko yanim Chairman General when I make candidate atwa to na me de masem na ba wie about the see na no say ye pe o ye mpe o mpuntu a ye de amamra ena di anim kan no enko totin se de si pe no da bia mpuntu a ye de amamra na ye no eje bre ehia abojuchere ehia ntiasie ehia boaseto se yanto yebo na yama allowance se mpo yebetumi ayem from so ne yesiesie ye ho a Chairman General ye dia pressa betu mampamirika every tempe so akopo yese ama yese atumoja moja tuo so de bone ne man se ye na eba me bompa ye se ye benya adwen sachira na aye de se na fatana Ghana aye yi ama ye nyina ma das
James Kwabena Bonfa AK Kabila yedase ne wadwen kire Peace 104.3 yetwa yejumedie no so no Bernard Alote Jacobs ewa ha Kwamena Duncan ewa ha anopay and James Kwabena Bonfa na motene kanum tell Alote Jacobs I say welcome from his leave ask him to confer on Kabila the honor of a Cape Coaster to make the Wednesday group complete FC. By the way, does anybody expect JJ John Jinapo to vote against Samuel Jinapo when it comes to voting to confirm his appointment? Phillips in Takra, they confirming the issue about relationships. No matter my problem with Kabila, even on a personal level, you expect him to vote against me. Should I find favor with the establishment? Hey, how? Prince Boateng, AK Nyansapo, PRO, Minister of Trade and Industry. Kindly tell Dr. Kabila that I'm super proud of him. That as busy as he is and has been since our days at the UCC, he still has been able to do a PhD. Congratulations to you, James Kwabena Bonfa, Seth Kwame Boateng, and Obaye. Yeah, Seth Kwame Boateng and Obaye. My name says, no, you me too, so contemporary. Nice one. Okay, moving on up, Ansana Alute Ebebem Anopei. Nana Hesio Jiri says Zanetta Rawlings believes that Antoine Yama can bring out the people who voted no because her father would have done same. But my problem has to do with the absentia voters. What do you mean by absentia voters? Nana Hesio Jiri. Okay. I questioned you last Wednesday about the Fanti Confederation of Kokrokoo, and today they are here. Thank you and your producers for halting them on the GHCNN platform. They are welcome, but can you send a convoy to Aisha to release Kweku Baako? By the way, the NDC National Executive should know their MPs have independent minds. Esiedun Kitia should know Emre Yeninka, so he's losing grip over the command. Ayeka O'Neill Amponsa in Amsterdam. Tony Osei Esari in Adenta says, I'm not sure anyone collected any money. The NDC should give us a break. The NDC moves were just to halt government activities. Were they saying ministries like Agric and Trade should be scrapped? When some MPs voted for Bagbin, Esiedun Kitia was given all the praise. Now the tables have turned. Now they are now pushing it to the MPs. And then moving on, I think the analysis about the voting results is a bit flawed. 1, voting was done on party lines, but counting was not. 2, how then can one conclude that NDC MPs voted for the ministers? Is it not possible that NPP MPs also voted against the ministers? Yes. Let's be cautious in our condemnation of the NDC MPs. Peter in Dome sent that one. Okay. Yao Fusweje in Asante Yao, I see your message. Do you think if the Jinapo brothers were part of the appointees, one brother would have voted against the other? Do our honorable lawmakers understand the term secret ballot? This parliament, they always set a bad precedent for us. David Bekwin Tete Bekosin in Senya Breku sent that one. All is well in Takwa says, finally, the only uncle in Ghana politics is in your studio. Much as I agree with Kwabna Bonfe that MPs are put there by their constituents and other party, let's be honest, how many MPs ever consult with their constituents on their views? None. It is so wrong and disrespectful to us who they represent. They only present their own or their party's views and not that of their people. Me, for example, I have never even seen my MP before, Klole Klote, let alone hear of invitations to town hall meetings. Our MPs are just pompous lords unto themselves, accounting to no one, maybe only to their party. Now in Usum, a sensitive ministry like the Agric ministry should have been left vacant. I don't understand the directive by the NDC to their members of parliament. Master Planner Junior in Kintampo sends that one. The NDC MPs voted on conscience not to succumb to any command from Adabraka Kwejo Dupako Achim Isum. Good submissions from Kabila and Kuma Foster Fosi Airebi. Ask Kabila, would he have spoken this way if the minority had voted against the nominees? He should give us a break. We are still behind our MPs, Bobo Kele in Burma Camp. We have the headquarters of AFCTA in Accra. How possible to run this headquarters without a trade minister? Think about it. Kwame Atta in Medina. For those of you who are listening, this one is from the British Council. It says, imagine you had the power to impact the world around you. At the British Council, we see students from all over the world with dreams of a bright future coming together for a good quality education. If you want to study abroad, especially in the UK, please check out the British Council website to find out how you can own your future. I'll take your brim.
Miss Rowe. Yeah, camp blood relations and party politics. Normally, people can't mean the late Peter Lajiti.
Neba Larry.
On Neba. They somehow belong to opposite parties. Kwachima Force, Ankalote, Mewa, siblings. Now almost so across MPP, NDC.
Yo, Kwame.
Alote.
And if we Maminjia wait if we na.
Yeah, Jodo.
I'm back to Batan. Kwame.
Alote.
Njenyi masam.
Morning.
Sinzama. Maybe na muntu mumba. Na makanwe firi today. God hasn't done with me yet.
You mean God isn't done with you yet?
Yes.
Amen.
Na more for the more opportunity names are the one Dr. Bernard Tobo.
Oh, the twins? Yes. Bernard and Benjamin.
Yeah, Bernard and Benjamin. I agree a urologist. Na agree Azi. Na he did well, he did so well for me. Minjia Dr. Asante Asumani. Professor Egunzi, a urologist. Oh no, a urologist specialist with Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. Okay. Dr. Asante Asumani. Now, so one private clinic. Tobo no Kolibu. You know, a urologist consultant. Nei onu menyim ne specific adi. Chide
Bernard and Benjamin.
Maybe about the
no so why a card. The other one say a card. We say the
I don't know him personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but me that were twins.
Okay.
And the Kwame boy into no mama kede. Onu is with the military. And Kwame Muwa.
Yeah, with the Air Force.
Yes.
Okay.
And the menyim
that's yeah, also Jim.
Yeah.
You know, that's in your also Jim. No way twins. Nah, Dr. Professor Ewa, Professor Wuku of UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences. You know, Dr. Jima of Interbetin. meda wonya ase nkankan kwame nkankan sofu kura mijinizi wa asasi do oye Reverend Prophet Francis Obin of Keeper's House Chapel International wa Madina muganda mi wi ama minji ama ofasi Dr. James Atulinsi
Chairman.
Chief Executive of GL Properties ejato mi jewa ne pe na nizi nzu ya atukondia o
Atukondia.
yo atukondia kwami
Alete.
asama aba
Basama.
yes
FM.
ogodu baby mi se meji party awoso ya suspend ya sako
Nancha wasako.
go send there I'm sure later I'm found but there I resign from the party Nisunso ana nga kakra oroba nje wadi ye koku was I too bigger and if you was here about 33 MPs in parliament Kwame
Alete.
and my year a national executive member of the party Minimum party na bokwasam papa Mentia Wabende, they don't know how the formation of the NDC came about.
What does it have to do with anything?
It has to do with what is happening.
Dam?
Yes. Obiaza, shebi bi wokodupo mpama
Why not Empama?
party for war pay war budia. A civilized party like NDC. Oh. Buboba. Newa. Kwame.
Alete.
It started with the CPP when Kwame Nkrumah was its leader. What is in the man? The very people are when you Kwame Nkrumah did when you they ally themselves with foreign agents. They are blaming other political parties there. One no when you CIA Funadi. Whereas inside the CPP, I come from a CPP house. Azana Morobodom NDC. And they don't know how the formation of the NDC even came about. In there you were Mrenten and Maba Wabeshima. You look at them, you listen to what they say, maybe someone there, hey, na NDC on here the CPP. And the Rollins whoa. In fact, also ne party. I'm inclined to believe there. Fly left Nigeria Rollins was in NDC also call. So them Kwame Nkrumah do CPP correct.
But the NDC is a formidable opposition in parliament.
Frank Zero.
Ebi akade, are we not exaggerating? Just a small blip. Bring you back at the obichum.
Yeah, anymore.
Catch up.
If you know the development of the party, most ye candidates, most ye flag bearer, it was by consensus. Those days, what I got to about when party now no yimba.
But 2005 or 2 aba.
Oh, on America Chewi, there was a progression. And the politics inside the party, it started changing. It started changing because I'm not for the idea, but no, at the year and the man on ye, and the more on ye, and the more be ye. Sure, the election of leader of parliament is always done at the National Executive Committee meeting by inviting all the MPs. We share one when you bar, we feel the opportunity lead one. Them the party naughty. And see no America there is something wrong somewhere. And Flylet and Jerry John Rollins or the knee and this in also qua. As was like the CPP. Kwame Nkrumah we CPP we. So onye mo rogala oba revive nje yeton. Na
once was good.
oh, you are saying good. Kwame, na me hear argument to be wa ho. Listen, nkofu yin mu wo mo farm. I had my poultry farm at no, I had my poultry farm at Nyamransa. Baby of an ejifa. Na to Austin Bay. Obe na ebute wi ejeji. Abaza yaka tugu Kwame Nkrumah Welfare Society. The pillars behind it were Impe Basa, Ebotevia, PV Obin, and Captain Chikata. And the godfather of that organization was John Tetega. Inti ya media me education what John Tetega ni fie. Ansa de yesha se de here to party. No man menyu paying Liokran lawyer Atakesin. Once walk out to Kwame Nkrumah Youngsters Club. Confusion over 23rd February, 23rd April. If Koku Bakun will remind me, once we go bufui, yeah, meeting or Kojobo Tionifie. No, what to one work from Heritage Club. That's how we started the whole thing. And how we were drafted from that organization, being a CPP organization, into NDC by joining hands with Eagle Party and then one other party, one other club. Near before me NDC. No, then you play that stooge role of always paving way for the NDC. In the other years, a candidate. Your candidate is 5 led by one Dr. Ajekun.
From the Eastern region.
From the Eastern region. Ofi Achimo baby. What we went through. Nti no go do baby or they yet so young. A bro party yet so young. Later on, there was no way because Rawlings has stabilized the political terrain. There was no way the PV or being a Botevia in Captain Chikata. Why? Because there was an inner struggle in the NDC. Until the best thing to do there to save face. Or they in Yefi, a bro party near Bojoin, led by Madame Fosna Nelson.
What does it have to do with today?
I'm telling you the development of the NDC. If care is not taken, Mr. Wanshen Ye, what people will say in there, Rawlings, or the new NDC, or the Eden, or Zuko, to them or Kwame Nkrumah, or the new CPP, or Zuko. The CPP you see now, there's no spirit in the CPP. All the remnants of the strong people in the CPP, they are with the NDC. Next year, we'll showcase the NDC. You work for young boys. I don't know how they have been orientated. We'll be general radio doing the same be work. There, a bit to Mugijina, baby no, or Budia.
What I don't know, Budian.
Oh, you are Deputy General Secretary of the NDC Kwapo, who comes from Oti region. Shazam be Orica. They were that one by one.
Oh, how?
You said this.
He said that.
You said this.
He said he would die one by one.
To your own party MPs. Do you know how they won the elections? Yeah. Sometimes party sponsors will sponsor individuals. What they go through before they become parliamentary candidates.
Or parliamentarians.
No.
Candidates.
From candidates. Sure, bra bread. Party na him no what about bro. Messiah who campaign party I know what about bro. What about bro was KKB as bomb who pulling agents day of voting. Na t-shirts kakra. If the presidential candidate is coming to your constituency. How much party fun won yahin? Now what one pinnacle of power. No what decide. Aja wuchi anyi there. Ebe criticize leadership. And it's now showing. You been in part 1 and part 2. It's now showing. There we are some are independent minded. The party cannot control them. Already it has always been there. Yeah, Speaker Sijala Abambabi. When he was the leader of the party in parliament. Ogodu baby, if you so soon there, if he wants to see the president, one better own president.
3 wise men.
It has been there. They should take a cue. Since we think that the economic situation in you win elections until we can say and we can do whatever we like. Since you are Ghana for winning war democracy anymore. We are taking Ghanaians for granted because they be here as politicians. They be here busy akushi actually voters. Ghana politicians. You be jump platform as they to me boys now they think it's so easy. It's likely we are going to win because Ghana economic situation are a BB. But they have forgotten there. Roman Sofu be can ask them also there. When I asked God for wisdom, God gave me problems to solve. And out of that problem, I had my wisdom. Anyway, there's one person coming. He's the cornerstone of this country. He comes with clean hands. Nothing can taint him. Oroba. No ba ni ebo. But sincerely, if NDC for Obedo will win elections, they should respect everybody in the party, respect their decisions. Yankade a party ofi revolution more beinti na debia ye be nyama pasa and taking into consideration there e be a problem kakra na oje ye win elections inti we say anything anyhow we disrespect the very people who represent us in parliament. It has always been there, this voting pattern. Onyen there. Kwame, eko parliament one ekeshia NDC fu na MPP fu one muti wo cafeteria wa. You'll be surprised. Look, in politics there is always that relationship. It takes precedence over everything because kuntuna osanko nechi. Nime ngade party your party ni so much inti. Yenye obi a obetre gomunti obeye nyama deja obeye deja na so obegina deja ami afutu a muzema ma party hin then e ba na eyo na wa sha se ngete and there are more things to be presented to parliament nti wonye hu there the more wa akisu one the more wo bohuduan the worse it will be for them because this is a big disgrace to the party.
Really?
The general secretary throw letter as the come MPs man letter out everybody reads the letter now obi akay there football match obi reach on there score no be there score no be here 33 MPs voted for the president nominees.
You can't be sure of 33.
Oh, me say do your mathematics. Do the mathematics. In Papa what Bonichi pa they hated him was Brian Achampo.
No nya highest.
Mompo no nya highest. Nya go ponisha na. Oyimba into me no. There are people, their destinies are in the hands of God. And you as a human being, you cannot alter that destiny. And he has won. He has won. Isn't that a disgrace to the party? A big disgrace. And more are yet to come. Kwame,
Bernard Alote Jacobs and Amotain in Kano, Master P in London says, wise man talking. Alote saw it coming, so the earlier the better. Interesting times ahead. If I may ask, what is the hullabaloo about? Is this the first time MPs have defied party orders? What's so special this time? Why is NDC peeved? When MPP MPs joined NDC MPs to elect Bagbin as speaker, the NDC jubilated. Now that the MPs are teaming up with MPP, they can't take it. Mad Lion Ahafo Shidium sent that one in. And then you can send your 0244 844488 0244 844488. River God says, according to Chairman Alote Jacobs, an ancestral curse Antoincio Nyama is uncivilized, but the Almighty God should punish you is civilized. We here. Alute, give us traditionalists a break. Ate, River God sends that one. Now, Kokrokoo in Spring Text says, how much savings will be made if the new ministerial appointees had not been approved? Can the NDC tell us? When MPs vote along party lines, we complain. When they vote their conscience, we complain. As for Zaneto, when we're looking for the people responsible for the killing of the judges, why didn't her father go and ask Antoine? Kokrokoo in Spintex. Anyway, I'll leave that one there. By the way, Samson Kwame Nyamiche, good morning to you and to everybody. It says, congratulations to Henry Kwabena Kokrokoo, now Dr. Lawyer Henry Kwabena Kokrokoo, CEO of EPAS. Kwabena Kokrokoo also graduated last Friday from the University of Ghana, Legon, with a PhD. I'm saying PhD, this is said here. Henry Kwabena Kokrokoo, congratulations to you. Oh yeah, job well done. Job well done. Any environmental
yeah, up on school call. I will chapel or commandine Magaji choir for one attention and Monsieur Choria. Congratulations to myself.
Tell Uncle Alete Jacobs, an elder of the NDC in the central region, went to a cemetery near Elmina with schnapps and eggs to invoke curses on the MPs who voted for the ministers. What's your friend Manoma Kwesin? Abekwila Shibi. Is it true? Abin Soko Falote, look how he's spoiling there this morning. There's excitement over his face. He taken a World Cup. Nana Dollar Pokwase. Even with the secret voting, why should a doctor take a picture of her vote to be shown to the public? What are they showing us? Let Senator Rawlings know that after election, no campaign, simple and short, Comensa Pillar 2. Dr. Atu Edu Evans, Georgia. Welcome to Lieutenant Kwame Dankam. Tell them I'll give them brodongo for lunch. I miss their voices. What's that brodongo?
Was it a Brazil Kokrokoo?
Oh, Tido fam. Oh, fam. What happened last Friday in Parliament must be a lesson to leaders of political parties. In 2020 at Akwetia, Amasi and Andrews Adomako at Formina, leaders of political parties should stop imposing candidates on their constituents. Michael Ashalaja. Kwamina, enter now. Enter.
Chairman General, mention some Kokrokoo.
Yeah, Jodo.
Mention waiting for.
The topic here, Walaka Faba.
Can't for now. Industry, a man paying now with
79 years old today.
Man, I would have passed on Kokrokoo. Yamisha, no.
Because at 79, I prayed them would do 79 to start with. Now, Menya was an answer.
Oh, Yabi by Adam Batra.
Yamina
9. I wasn't fire Yamiza man. Today, you hardly see this man rest. Jen, I Adam.
Ebiaso no one mataya.
Jen is meat by
one mataya.
Man, think of grass, my beautiful Rebecca. Chen, Condon and Coupon Codana, and soon name Modo. Now, why the room? Ma Omanina, ya Chonquan, ya Shanim. I says, I did. Baomiana, some of the old Dara in Combin, or the Marie Piapu, he piaka jump on a Piapu Quichi. Yeah. Baomiana says, I have a situation on the ground. Obiara ain't can be na a war in a very opposing situation. While some of them make jump panu, Kwame, na a poasochi, Nasna, I don't tell me that me piaquichi. Yamina,
not a poor to piaquicha.
And your that says, I'm not Yamina, the room, a quanum at the hawk, Ghana for. I do not do parting. Pim a party mu. Oh, the Yamina wa man and Sado that I war. Oh, yeah, Ura Baumiado. Mr. Vice President.
I can the stone that the builders can never refuse.
They can never refuse.
They can never refuse.
But you are the pay on your Gavo and fair Samira, Michaman, Pena. I mean, Kweku's leave is now becoming a worry to the Ghanaian listenership. I mean,
tell him
it's no longer tolerable. I mean, yes,
no, sir, tolerable. We order him. We commandeer him.
Yes.
We conjure him.
That's right. So,
we adjure him.
And about 2 by 6 o'clock. When we hear ya for near Kobuna Bumbu. Kobuna Bumbu, to me in Yano.
A corner, I shall see when you was way.
Asha.
Mr. Idwana Aisha Catcher de
Kukuwa.
Oh, they're getting better collaborating. And then the word anymore, I won't know we shall.
It's Muku Bombe, but Meshabia and pay Michon. I mean, I bent to be Nedmore or your papa.
About
A friend Charles Nunu.
Charles Nunu.
Charles Nunu, Nedumania. Real Plan Estate and Consultancy Services. Now, all you, papa. My interaction with him, I say, Yimuna was where engine of growth for the economy. Were dancing, not dancing, fair, not sassy, some and very honest, genuine business. Na and pay hotel, papa, and see Charles Nunu.
Oh, Charles, good morning.
Yeah, the may be it's your yakada Koda no small woman. Kwame, why that woman never break a convention? Fetch a matter.
Me too.
And I bring and enjoy.
Hey.
So far. More way. Maybe anger could take it up, my kind there. Na Obi for Bama, my what the ball will be some bush and a roba. Party, no, a general secretary, and no other chairman. Or share Sukonuma. She share leadership of their party. She shall roba a Muntaka, a Wafana, a Harry Drusu, one a papaya of a way who deputy man. She shall offer Hopoto there. One ton conscience. It will be an albatross around their neck for the rest of their lives. That statement is there. Our party in painful game to Menyanado and repudiating.
When I look at them,
I beg Kwame,
menu now.
So come to me share. Why you do man abba party mu as some party be muebodu. She shall want bapoto or pound wants to come there. A compromise situation now. What yema? What to Abama Binuman or your president and nominees? How do you grandpa when indeed we had been re-elected? Now, buying another man paying no means of the queer, what to Alabama, we and I will go through. Our Huba Poto. That's what I for you. You put out from the bus. I told you, the leadership party, the minority leader today, I know him, Papa. Oba knows I bring onto this position integrity and make a what are you implying? That the person you succeeded indeed occupied the position without integrity and the things you say you are bringing into the position. And to say I'm Wessi. On some good and put the message, my either change or some more called quite the mistake, my topic about Fatchamate.
About topic.
Quite share. I on my Yazimba Queen, the Yazibu. Now put all your thousands and thousands of loyal listeners. Put them on notice. My maybe yes, medicine. One could medicine. Now one correct him. Namusia. Why maybe Quana or man paying no one auto. Mobi by a man paying dada.
Sir, Sabi Oshim.
Fantastic. Until Mamma Camo. Article 66. Now call clause 3. Also, the office of president shall become vacant. A. On the expiration of the period specified in clause 1 of this article. Clause 1, what is there? a person elected as president shall, subject to clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as president. And see, office of president or vacant, not that term has expired. That is 3A, on the expiration of the period specified in clause 1 of this article. B, that's where you mentioned part of it. If the incumbent dies or resigns from office or ceases to hold office under Article 69 of this code, 69 here, impeachment and a removal from office procedure. Nti a coin and then no be obey former president another office no vacant. Work for 4-year term. No way see.
No.
Another otse egodo na ordinary ashben. Nti a former president Mills. Another nankasa ode no sa shakati ase do ode no djuma to ho. Another mbreshe begwa bibia prem wa mbani beye no so wa cheche ecosystem 9 na wa cheche ni nyina that's right. Enti the minti mbreshe begwa gina do na weyin efie gwando ekwan na kwame there is this contention.
So then
That how can you have a system where somebody could have 2 pensions? What is pension? So a dictionary, Shamam. But I can take you to the Black's Law Dictionary. Pension is clear. So it can Article 68, 3. As the president shall receive such salary, allowances and facilities as may be prescribed by Parliament on the recommendation of the committee referred to in Article 71 of this Constitution. That is the Article 71 committee. But go down. 4. On leaving office, the president shall receive a gratuity. Gratuity is something voluntarily given. In addition, that Kwame, you've done some job for me. Yes. Receive a gratuity in addition to pension. In addition to pension, equivalent to his salary and other allowances and facilities prescribed by Parliament in accordance with clause 3 of this article. In addition to pension, the man is on pension. Say echo, Kwame, a committee of experts, Dr. SKB Asante, new committee, a Juma Waye. Was submitting one draft to Consultative Assembly under paragraph 33 of executive under paragraph 33 the heading is perquisites invariably is also about the things you give, voluntary things you give in addition. And see also all the provisions all the provisions relating to the perquisites of the president. Here, salaries, allowances, pension, and retiring benefits as set forth in the 1979 Constitution were endorsed. That is, the committee looked at the 1979 Constitution under the provision where those things were provided and endorsed it, which means that for embodiment or incorporation into the 1992 Constitution, and endorsed. Subject to one clarification, the committee recommends that the pension and all the benefits payable to the president on his retirement from office, that's Article 44.4, which is the 1979 provision, should also be available to him on resigning his office. What is the rationale? This would serve as an inducement for the president to resign when it is in the public interest for him or her to do so.
Kwame, come to the issue.
I'm coming. I need to build all of this before I come to the issue.
Remember, this is radio, not a lecture class.
That's why I said I put all the lawyer listeners of this program, put them on notice.
Listen, you're doing radio.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you lose people's attention span. It's radio.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, to the issue.
Yes. Nti Kwame. Ma ken. Me dey besi do there. When is one a former president. When Abraham bring the constitution, Ochedobi, wasum do man paying mu wetwum ko. On the amazing kama chair wo oye 66-3. Na mu wie no so match there. Sir Obi oye man paying that there wetwum Emma constitutional chede ya pension ya da mana ana nyanya da bi pana wetwum ma ya pension ya da manan osa wo kwan do botuma abade won to no ti do aba e chen we message am point kwa na kwame sa wadarum ehwe 66:1 now. Also, a person elected as president shall, subject to clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as president. Then down, a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. Here is where the question is. Oya 66:2, is it consecutive? Or is it on credit basis?
It's not consecutive necessarily.
I mean, that's where you have that's where you. I think that I depart from you.
So why don't we go to the Supreme Court?
But we are making a point here. So hold on. See, Kwabena, Obia, why impeaching? If you go to article, Obia, high crime. That's if you come to 1.4, article 2.4, clause 4. Obia, why impeaching
as president?
Why impeaching as president? Assuming he was impeached or removed from office in his first term. Are you saying that this person can come back?
Far-fetched. He wasn't removed. He wasn't impeached. He lost an election.
No. They all come into the category of past president.
Yes, but you say assuming he was.
No, Kwame. I mean, you have attended him.
Kwame, but me say, at the end of the day, it will be an academic exercise.
Yes, that's why I said that.
It is Supreme Court.
I am putting Kwame. No. We should not just straight away without a certain exercise say that we are moving on to the Supreme Court. I'm saying.
So you're doing intellectual masturbation.
Kwame, you cannot categorize past presidents. Can you categorize past president that this one became past president because he resigned, or this one became past president because he was removed, or this one became past president because he lost an election after incumbency. Once you become a past president, you are a past president. It doesn't categorize. And it treats, once you become a past president, you are all treated alike. So my point is, Sir Obi, Sir Parliament, we bu constitution do, constitution say Obi bu constitution do, Parliament bottom we yinedi. Parliament so bottom so Obi oye bibia or the office name yamdi before Parliament bottom agenda wide we yinedi. So Obi or compromise the security of this country. Parliament bottom we shadow we yinedi. The constitution says that for all these, and let me quote that for you. I say, where the president, where the president is removed from office under paragraph C of clause 1 of article 69 of this constitution or resigns, he shall be entitled to such pension and other retiring awards and facilities as Parliament may prescribe on the recommendation of the committee referred to in article 71 of this constitution. So what the constitution is doing, that it is not discriminating amongst whichever way you become a past president. It is not. That for your emoluments, for your pension, for whether you resigned or you were removed as president from office or you were only successful for a term, you must have your pension. And I said that if you had addition with you, read tell us the definition for pension. It cannot be that for a system somebody is packaged a pension. He's given his pension.
He served, he has done a particular job, he's been given his pension and being treated as former president. And here, that is why if you look at 68, now Kodanwa, I say, whilst as former president, he is barred from doing any work of profit because the state takes that responsibility. Control, 4-1. No, why you're not pension, what that man, pension, so yeah. I bring office akotu agent one variant to your disadvantage. A budget throughout because I buy a man now Suzy. I cannot see how in the public service someone goes on pension and by a certain arrangement he comes back again into office and then he works to another pension. This constitution is not envisaging there. When someone becomes a past president, where he has his pension, he will come back again and serve as president and be given another pension. That's not what this constitution envisages.
Well, the man served one term.
The most appropriate forum.
I don't.
Is the Supreme Court for this matter.
But he says.
Kobina, you don't get my point. I get your point. I have said it. Countless number. The basis. I'm saying that I've said it countless number. Yeah. That look, constitution now washishe. Baby me chinje biaba.
He's done an article on that.
See, the last point I'm saying more. Kwame. Kobina, the constitution doesn't clash with itself.
No.
The constitution, your overriding
even
provision.
Though there are areas that it's transparent.
Your overriding provision. Obakacho subject to.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, call 57. 57.5. The president shall not, while in office as president, be personally liable to any civil or criminal proceedings in court. Then go to the 6. Civil or criminal proceedings may be instituted against a person within 3 years
upon leaving office.
So I ask the question. Kobina, you leave office 2020, okay? Within 3 years, that is up to 2023. If anybody has any civil matter against you, they must bring it.
Or even criminal.
That's what I'm making. So I said first, any civil matter, bring it. If the state can build that solid evidence
against
and bring criminal charges from 2020 within 3 years. So assuming 2022, 2023, now the evidence has been put together and then you are formally charged. Okay? 3 years, you are formally charged. Now you know the justice system doesn't run. Today you go and then
it runs beyond 2023.
2024, now you say you have presented yourself again and you have been re-elected. Here, there's no subject to. So, while the criminal proceedings have been instituted against you, you cannot come to office and say, now I want to enjoy the benefit on the 57.5, where if I'm in office, you cannot institute proceedings against me because one is not subject to the other.
Yes.
So within 2020 up to 2023,
the case will run. It's natural.
But you know the policy rationale. The policy rationale is that the president, whilst he's in office,
should not be
disturbed. So the constitution couldn't have envisaged that you could leave office 4 years, where the constitution has said that in fact if there was any civil matter, any criminal matter, within 3 years it could be instituted against you, and then constitution itself says that you are also eligible to come back and contest when those matters could be run. It will run counter to its own provisions.
Exactly.
I am saying through construction of all these, and there are several. Quite many there. I say as no Supreme Court, but if you put
apart from the Supreme Court, you've derailed my discussion.
Oh, Kwame, that's why I say I'm breaking convention.
I'm just being polite.
Kwame, my car show there in the we break convention. Now my car show there. Why the room? Who efficacy? Thousands and thousands and thousands of lawyers. You have the Sankumas, you have the Kwame Akufus, you have the Atefwas, several of them.
The Kizitos.
The only issue is that you know, it's a delicate matter.
Oh, what is delicate matter? Constitutional matter for discussion is a delicate matter.
No, sir, what the political effect of it.
Yes, but that is what
And
it is. If that is what the law is.
If you don't manage it, well, it will be as if, sir.
If that is what the law is, so be it. That is what the law. If that is what the law is, so be it. We cannot, Kwame. We cannot.
What I do know,
yes.
and I want to share with you is
that
share. The people of this country, to quote Kwame Nkrumah, they are not daft.
That aside,
they are not dumb. When they take a decision, they have taken a decision. That pronouncement. I get
otherwise, and the point is that they are not daft, and we do not have any guidance. We don't have to bother ourselves over any guidance.
No, we need guidance.
So that is supreme.
Good. So that is supreme. That's why it must be exercised at the right forum.
But who says that before we go to the right forum?
We can't discuss
here. That's the point. You have made the point. You have made the point.
So Kwame is saying that let's proceed.
Yeah, okay.
Just chip in a minute.
Okay, chip.
Ma show there. Presentation excellent, nice.
Yeah.
But to us as politicians, and it's so there them Bobby or about.
No.
Oh no! I'm giving you
the political side.
The politics of it in the.
No. We may all have glossed. See, we may all have glossed over it. We may all have. See, when I made reference.
So you go to the Supreme Court.
I'm saying when I made, we'll get there. Once action, course of action.
So you want to win.
I'm saying that once course of action accrues, course of action hasn't accrued yet. It only will accrue when the electoral commission opens its nomination, and then some people decide that we want to go and pick a nomination, and then they submit. That's when course of action will accrue. For now, if you go, it is a matter which
exactly.
Yes, it's not come up yet.
No, but you can go for interpretation.
No, you can go for interpretation.
Anyway, that also can do. But
without going against any individual.
Kwame.
Kwame.
Wadarum, I'm Kwame Mechu Hokaka. Ma Mombo, hear me. Intenta na menjina fom emo meche
yo
na medwinde akasa ewie
ese
medwinde akasa ewie
gwa me
na medwinde say the one topic be
no topic say mama nko
na o topic ewie za upon na kwai
also the Supreme Court in you Kokrokoo
presiding and the Chief Justice. See, of judges are all
public policy. Public policy encourages consecutive than any. What it means is that Kwame said, office, you have been elected for good governance sake. What do? You do that. Look, I have the chance of re-election. And so there, first and foremost, I must be an abiding, obedient person to the Constitution. Again, a boy I made a share manful. She share me oh yeah, our friend. Good governance. But I said, I have the chance being re-elected. And see, such a public policy will not encourage just a term, because there's that big potential there. Even a term, and I don't care, I don't mind. But because of the debate, there is the likelihood that man from better what Obama, and see, Obama, which is Shabia, a member Ribu there when you're the baby dog. That is what I'm.
Yeah, but Minister Onima, there's another angle,
which is what
that even as former president, there will accept appointments by some of these international bodies, which are connected to WW, or connected to payment. If you look at those provisions now, can they accept any appointment or job that is tied to profit making? I'm just adding to what you are saying.
Yes.
But my Ghana no ankasano. That's why I always say that the law is as good as the people who are called upon to obey and administer it free. But yankasano in Parliament, a former president who wants to engage in any business must seek approval of Parliament. Has any such approval been sought in Parliament?
Probably because they have not, at this point, made any attempt to engage in
international appointments.
No, those ones on the account there. You once served in office, you saw a certain responsibility. Now there's a certain job which is happening here. Can you go and, by your experience, can you go and assist?
And we'll pay you.
Oh, then John or just allowance. On say my understanding of office of profiting.
A permanent officer.
No, I'm saying that there's a general discussion around that.
Okay.
I'm just adding to you, say,
Sifum.
Yeah. Ma nchewara won hihye oti a na nchametu afọ ho mentemi oye ma waba wo oye mrehye begum Kwame hwe
Obizi interesting one Abraham sees here. I'll say okay, tell Kwame now that John Mahama has run only one term. That is also a challenge, and also if one was impeached, it is a different kettle of fish. I know that a member of parliament prepared a draft writ. He wanted to go to the Supreme Court on this matter. But even though he sounded persuasive, I think he was advised to step down, especially on the one-term angle. But with what Kwamina has raised, I sincerely think that the moral burden or moral dilemma should be on John Dramani Mahama. He is enjoying pension and yet seeking to run for the office which he seeks to retain. That is the irony of life.
Suppose statesman playing partisan.
So this one kind of agrees. Samo Brian Boabeng, Kwamina is making a valid point. I've thought about this for years. I've spoken to 4 constitutional lawyers. 3 think he should not run again. 1 thinks he should run. I was then advised that anyone can go to the Supreme Court after Mr. Mahama has filed his nomination. So at this point, Samo Brian Boabeng agrees with what Kabila also suggested. Let's see. Kwamina talk power. I no consider everything talk. So Mahama we fit take and go court on this matter. Sly is asking. Well, at this point he's not filed, but we all know he'll file.
Yes.
What is Kwamina's problem? Is it to prevent GM from running? Is Kwamina worried that GM can win, as Alote has also alluded to? If he has so much faith in the MPP's track record and believes his man Baumia is already as good as sworn in, he should relax, let JDM run and lose Charles from Teshi.
Yeah, but that will be capsizing the law and making it run on its head down. That's what it is.
Kwame, let's go to Parliament. I'm done.
Yes. Kwame. Sure. Eda. What to happen or if you I my meritan
no quite.
The day before or Thursday. Yes. Or a minority leader surrounded by some members of the caucus. As your princess ya hina ya set. Hina ya ready. Ya mama or ya a ban party no war parliament when dictate my what did he know? What was his assessment? As a minority leader must not just speak to the public on speculation imaginations. Beyond that, Kwame, I ask myself, what motivated those who took pictures of their ballot? What motivated them to do that?
So far, we know of only 3.
I'm not talking about the number.
No problem. I'm just adding to the discussion.
I'm saying what motivated them?
They knew this tag of treachery, traitors will come.
It's not about tag of treachery. It is because amongst them, they knew there was no trust.
Among themselves.
They knew. When you papa there. Oh yeah,
the party itself was not founded on trust.
But I am.
But I hear there's a list of 55 names names
The party was not founded.
that have been
as
circulating.
no ideological foundation.
I said 55 names.
It says a list of 55 names has since been circulating within NDC circles as MPs who voted and indeed sent out videos and pictures of the vote to some national executives. I'm actually quoting from the Herald newspaper. It says the names include Zaneto Rollins, Angela Loute, Jifa Gomashi, Teresa Awuni, Emmanuel Bejra, Atoforsin, Ukujeto Ablakwa, Gabi Hotoje, Della Sowa, Bernard Ahian for Mutala Mohammed, Peter Yakwachaka. It goes on. Oti Bless Samson, Chira
It is possible they can get the voting forms. No one gets us who are Tom print.
Yes.
I say no more. I mean, this is just for one effect.
Me too.
It's for one effect. It is to get the constituents of those whose names are not there to vote against
the others.
Let's talk about the trust issue.
And to make case to do them, I can't. No effect.
Me too.
Or your systematic agenda. And now, to the bill home, or yeah, more a presidential candidate. What was a
What the presumptive flag bearer?
Presumptive flag bearer. No, I'm chairman. What do you want to? As you want come, then you must acquire you with one. This publication by Herald, that is the effect. To get the constituent to say that, oh, these were the traitors. So, Prime Minister, vote against them. That's all. But Prime Minister, America, we are made to cry. Sir, a members of parliament are one minority leader, one leader. Abakacha or money na there. And ya crado. Yampeda Samakum Popa Dado. Ya crado that one far battle, Nfanshi Shadomayan to Aban. Nasa one gasa. Why ya crado, Mongopain or the one Abaka actually. Some was or go to Abana Visa what you try. Medaritim, Mrs. Aritim. This all there. Open no the one about Bakasan, nor can the winner what you want with it. But to end it, Kwame, why this border on this supposed vote cross voting? Why this border? You have a presidential candidate, you have a general secretary who is now a chairman. Kwame took the entire country to ransom for 3 solid months. 3 solid months. Kwame. Wamama wankofu wasigom Kumasi de Kwame Samson Yameche onya na de women's organizer or the dom ko homa ko tu kwa de shabiri mu odoma Kwame Yameche onya na de wom oya wo friend na electoral commission, the street which crosses the frontage of electoral commission. Yeah, don't pay. Apostle mbaba ya watu ede bubu apostle ada was say entice a was shwe a presidential candidate and then the secretary who is now the chairman. They told the entire country there. Oh yeah, electoral commissioner, but now you're doing. Yeah, me onto there. I'll tell you. Why me down here? Musumba ye biano basa. In passe Sarawa Baba ya ikun payin gomtrain. That to o man the ready na yim there. My ye na yaman yam kofuko grom wakasa say ade to mbaba hihye otai. Wabubu apostle from mbaba na ade na yin bibia ye gina do. And you are saying that some members of parliament have exercised their right. And
therefore they've been bribed.
My goodness. I have said it here, Kwame. I'm saying that on my will free young water. Never. I want you to crab. I concede. But in power the bomb or your tumuko form. No, I see a peja. Sir, if you are welcome from the cancer, I will free back. Meko to no more bia. No soon so do baba a chin and tassy. In spite of the challenges, we will overcome though, and it will be very soon. Yamina dum so say ampo de. Oya for go dia. Obama ba omiadi bai say our mandama stabilize. Mandama stabilize. A week or so I was by the television. Emma journalist be our Kokrokoo. We gomfo do also say buna. And now you deserve na this say be akofom. Kwame, empa ya gba yin de ma Obama ba omia moto oil no prem ma wa ye fuel prices in bottom. We will overcome this. The NDC cannot. They cannot be an alternative. Maybe Masamka.
At this point, they are the alternative.
Oh, why do you know?
Well, they are the minority in parliament, are they not?
No, the minority doesn't make them alternative.
But, I mean, 2024 election.
Minority not alternative.
I mean, 2024 elections. My advice to politicians there, more in there.
Danny, social media. Said 2 weeks ago, said no say presumptive running mate. Now the man, what boy and Shemka Sibi. Never say yes.
Me will be
one onion.
Oh, come here. Social media. Share in Shemka Sibi. What boy? Na numwe dibia sorters. Na hwase all condom yes.
I'll let him up on this then.
People will be surprised.
That.
But Kwame, for me, in the question me, once I'm back on your studio, on your platform, no question me I don't belong to MPP. But I appreciate so much what Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia has done for this country, have done for this country. Kwame. And I'm saying there, for the first time in the history of this country, we are now getting an economist who is going to be a flag bearer of a party, a major party.
I'll leave it there for now. With time at almost 11 in the morning. Let me say at almost 11 in the morning. Actually, this program is supposed to end at 10:30. Actually, we're supposed to end at 10:30. Yeah, the national security is watching. I'll take my question next week. This one says, Hope for Little Lives. Remember that beautiful Dr. Tichua Buche. Hope for Little Lives, in collaboration with Faith Field Christian Center and Covenant House of Faith, presents Easter in Mamobi. Check that one out. Easter in Mamobi. There'll be free hernia surgery for children, medical screening, Christ Crusade, and Easter party for children in Mamobi and its environs from the 6th to the 9th of April 2023. Your support in cash or kind will go a long way in putting a smile on the face of a child. So send your momo to Hope for Little Lives, Easter in Mamobi, 059 7393785 059-7393-785. That's the Momo number. Enquiries 024 500 9694 024 500 9694. Now, for those of you who are also looking for home services, Toto Medical Home Services provides skilled nursing care, home physical therapy, home speech therapy, home occupational therapy, home nutritionist support, home therapeutic and relaxation massage. Call Toto Medical Home Services on 055 933 6552 055-933-6552.
My ladies, I just want to say this to y'all. Love is not love unless you're committed to one.
Yep. Remember this.
Remember this.
Love is faithful. Love is kind.
Love is kind. And love is so.
Tremi Wooding. Nami Fantunium Dada Debbie. Benedicta. Emilia Monica, Umuya Mefe, Ain't di Machi, Mayan Coffee. Yeah. Penizuma me Mesha Okawa. Go. Aba. Kofi Kumbilson is next on your radio. The next news broadcast is at 12. Thank you for joining us by ear, voice, text, and eyes. God willing, we're back tomorrow morning. May your day be blessed. Maro, good morning. Fafa, good morning, darling. Your name is in this one, eh? Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive. It's all you have. It's a tough world out there, we know, but still we rise. And as always, when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.